Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing a showcase of everything that's on this shelf. I'm not really sure if you guys like the kind of videos where I just kind of talk about things and then show things off. Unfortunately, I don't really have the time on my hands to just spend like an hour or two making a large analysis video, so I've been making more of these, but hopefully you guys enjoy them either way. So this is just one of the display shelves I have. I just kind of wanted to do a showcase since a lot of people like to ask me just to show off different parts of my collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. So at the very top of the shelf, honestly, I just didn't know what to put here. I have a Surelights LM1 emergency light. There's not a whole lot to say about it. It's just a nice vintage emergency light. So that's that. The first shelf up here is a EST Showcase. So it has a bunch of the EST devices that I think are relevant over the course of time that I own. So this is a Edwards 892 horn strobe, or I think that's what it is. It sounds like a foghorn. It has a frosted strobe. This is a really new pull station. This was brand new. This is a EST Siga 278. This is just a addressable manual pull station. Like I said, brand new. These are installed throughout all of my schools, or actually no, almost all of the schools I've ever taken classes at, so that's cool. This one has the new EST logo. This is an Edwards Pre-Integrity, so this is a older generation. It really is a cool looking device. This is a Edwards it's a G4RF S2VM. It's a 25 volt speaker strobe. So these are also installed in my school, so that's why I have this here. This has a slightly different font than the rest. It's a little older. It's the same font that you'd find on an Integrity device, which is why I find it a little unique. This is an emergency Edwards Integrity strobe. I believe this is actually just a fire strobe that somebody stuck the sleeves over just to make it a little more unique, which I guess is cool. This is a single action version of this. It's also older, from the 90s, and it does not have an addressable module. This is a standard Genesis. This is a G1RF HDVM. Yeah, so this is one of my first devices as well. And then finally we have this Canadian French pull station. This is a I don't even know the model. I know it's like 275C1111, something like that, but that's the EST Showcase. Down here we have a Wheelock Showcase, so we have a few of the older Wheelock devices that I own, starting off with this white Wheelock MT. This is a MT-24IS. So the reason it's IS and not 24 LSM is because the candela rating is different. This particular one is 75 candela. It also has this reflector because it's a ceiling mount model, so that's why it looks like that. And of course it is white, but the model code does not indicate that. This is a 24, I don't know what it is with the models, a MT24 SLM, so it's slightly different. This one is a syncable version of the LSM, which is really unique. I actually got this one for free from a building renovation, which is neat. This was also one of my very first devices, so you can see it's been through a lot. I had to resolder these connections. Screw terminals are a bit stripped out, but it still works. Then I have this bell strobe. Nothing more to say about it. It's frosted. It's pretty neat. It's really kind of heavy and a little bit obnoxious, so I don't really use it that much, but there it is. This is a Wheelock 7002T. This is a older horn strobe. It's pretty loud. It has that distinct skipping noise. It's on a weatherproof back box. I believe this back box is rebranded by Siemens and it's for some other device, but it matches this device, so I have it on there so it'll stand up. This is a Wheelock speaker strobe. This one was also brand new. This one's really unique. The model is somewhere here. The date code is 0985, so I think that means like the ninth week of 1985, so that's pretty old. This is a little bit different from this. This is a newer, much more common version. I've seen these plenty of times. I've never really seen these, but they're just two frosted speaker strobes, really neat looking. This is a Wheelock MT 2475W. It's a unique looking horn strobe, I guess. It has the weird sleeve over the lens. I believe that means it's weatherproof, but I'm not 100% sure. This is a really neat little MT as well. It's basically just a MT-24 LSM, except again, it's IS, which means that it has a different candela rating on the strobe, and it's also small. It's a lot smaller than the versions like this, it has a smaller profile, so I guess it's really neat. And then down there, we have a Gentex Showcase, so I'll go over these. So this right here is a Gentex GMS horn strobe, so it's not an SHG, it has a mechanical horn behind it, and it's, I think, 75 candela. This right here is another GMS, this one is 110 candela. It's the exact same thing as that, except the strobe is a little bit different, has a ribbed lens. This right here is a Gentex GOS. It's a multi-tone electric device. So it has a ribbed lens. It's also 110 candela. And then finally, we have a Gentex SHG. This is just a standard device. This has a 1575 candela strobe. We have this. This is a older non-reflectorized version. I have another 110 candela strobe, basically the strobe of that. This is a 15 candela strobe. And then this is a white mini horn strobe. This is fairly unique. Here's the model for people who want to see it. But yeah, and then the final shelf is just a system sensor showcase. This right here has a few different older devices. This is a older mass series speaker. So this is on a trim plate that's designed for mass devices. I believe you could also have versions of these with the strobe on it. I have seen videos with those because the strobe part of these is actually separate from the sounder, so you could technically just move that onto there. However, I don't really want to punch any holes in that device, so I'll just leave it like that. This is a mass or MA/SS. So the SS stands for the strobe portion, and then the MA is the sounder, and then of course it's also on a trim plate. Then I have an ADA variant of this, and then I have this is a PS24LO, I believe. It's a mini horn with a strobe attachment. I have a few different classics. I have a footprint classic, ceiling mount classic horn strobe. This is a white strobe only classic. It's 15 candela, and then this is a 30 candela classic horn strobe. So that's pretty much all of the devices that are on this showcase. Please let me know if you enjoy this kind of video, because I will make more depending on what kind of feedback I get. All right, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.